What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Celso Talks.
Celso Talks podcast. He's been in this game since 2016. Now he's in 2025 with a different podcast with live guests for the first time. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 Celso Talks podcast about to start with Celso Luis Santiago Jr. Transmitting live from Dunkirk, New York. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. Celso Talks podcast. Celso Talks podcast. Celso Talks podcast.
What is going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Celso Talk Podcast with your host, Celso Luis Santiago Jr. We are transmitting live from Dunkirk, New York. And it is October 20th, 2025. The time it is 4:14 p.m. Good evening, everyone. And I want to apologize. I want to really apologize for technical difficulties that I've been having in some of the podcast lately. Just now, at the beginning of this podcast, and had our technical difficulties, but it's all good. We could ignore it and keep going. So this podcast right here, this topic that I want to talk about. I want to give a call to all the kings, to all my brothers, to every fellas, to every man out there, and let's have a main talk. I think it's time for us to sit down. So I inviting all my fellas, I inviting all my brothers, all the kings out there, to sit down with your brother, Celso Luis Santiago Jr., and we need to have a man talk. I think this is what we need to start doing. I think every man, all of us, needs to have a man talk. I'm over here sitting down, smoking a cigar, and I'm here, a little drink, a little bit. I got some blue raspberry, big box, 11.1 alcohol percent. But I have it with sun-kissed berry lemonade and a little bit of a Hawaiian punch berry brew. So I call it, I'm having a brew drink. Having a brew drink. Why not? I'm over here talking to my brothers. Talking to my fellows out there. We need to have a main talk. Fellas, I'm going to say this. We have been messing up lately. We have been messing up lately. And I think it's time to step up and put our pants where it belongs because we're losing our ladies. We're losing our queens. And we cannot point fingers at nobody. We need to point fingers at us. And you know what? I'm gonna drink a Bud Light too, so I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna open a Bud Light. I love the song of that Bud Light. We're not gonna. I'm over here. I might get a little tipsy today, but when I get to work, I'll be fine. But we need to stop messing up, guys. We need to stop messing up, and I included myself because I included myself as a man. No, I'm not messing up because I already learned my lesson. I already learned my lesson. And I'm talking to you as a different man, as a different person, a person that been through what you guys are going through. Well, guys, y'all need to stop messing up. I think it's time to put a stop or whatever you guys are doing that is not doing right by your woman. I want to say it again. You need to stop whatever that you are doing that is not doing right by your woman. Because let me tell you something. We are losing our women. We're losing our queens. And the reason that we are losing our queens because we are messing up. Oh, but don't tell me for Celso, the girls are messing up too. No, 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 no. This is not about the girls. This is about us. About us as a man. When we came in a woman's life, we swore to protect our queens. We swore to be and do right by their side. But some of y'all men are using that as a lie, and we need to stop using it as a lie to get into a woman's pants. And of course, they're gonna believe our lies. But guess what? A woman can go through so much. A woman can hold so much. There's gonna come a time in a day that she's going to make the hard decision in her life to either cheat on her man or leave her man. It's two decisions that we men are making this woman do, decisions that they don't want to do, but we are here messing up, and the woman are catching up. The women are figuring out what we are doing. And what happens? Of course, they're going to confront you. Of course, they're going to show you what you're doing because they care. When a woman confronts you because she cares, because she wants you to stop, because she wants you to change, because she wants to be the only woman in your life. But we here messing up because we are becoming greedy because we want to have sex with every woman we see. That's the problem. That's the problem. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. And this is a true story. I lost my wife. I was married with my wife for 15 years. 15 years. And I was happily married. I was happily married. I finally got my soulmate. But what happened? What happened? Instead of just putting my pants on, instead of just be the husband, I decided to be something else. I made a decision and I went to the wrong way that I decided to mess up. A decision that the men always do. A wrong decision that we make, a wrong way that we take. Instead of just be the man in the relationship because our stupidity, because our ignorance, we decide to do something else. And guys, we are always wrong. I want to say that as a man, we are always wrong. I was married for 15 years, man. I had a beautiful wife, a wife that always was there for me, took care of me, did everything for me. But instead of being the man in the relationship, I decided to do something stupid that I will always regret in my life. And until this day, I'm paying for it and I'm regretting it every single day. But this failure have made me into a man that I am right now. And this is why I will get the guts to sit with you guys. Because let me tell you something, guys. If you're still in a relationship with your woman, you still have a chance to. And I want to say this, and I want you guys to listen to me. This is your brother, Celso Luis Santiago Jr., also known as C2K Courage to Kill, the legend of backyard wrestling, known as Leo C, the rapper. You know who I am. And some of you guys I work with, some of you guys see me every single night at work. Some of you guys talk to me on the phone. Some of you guys, you know, talk to me on Messenger, and we talk, and this is your big brother talking to you because I care about you guys, and I don't want you guys to do the same mistake that your older brother did. Trust and believe. This is the same conversation that I had with my little brother one time. And I remember what was back in 2021 when I was going through the divorce because Me, myself. I'm pointing fingers at me. I'm not pointing finger at my ex-wife. I'm pointing fingers at me as a man. Because as a man, I accepting, recognizing that I messed up and I recognizing what I did wrong. So I want you guys to listen to me what I'm saying. If you are still in a relationship with your woman, you still have time to save your relationship and your marriage. I cannot save my marriage anymore because when I had the time to do it, I prefer not to do it. So I lost my queen, I lost my wife. And trust and believe when I say this, God made me and let me go through the failure. He let me go through the consequences. And trust and believe when I tell you something, I learned my lesson because God punched me, slapped me so hard that I needed to see the consequences after the decision that was made by myself, by me. You know what is our weakness? You know what is number one, what our number one weakness is the cell phone. Oh, we love to see other women out in our cell phone, right? We love to start talking to all the girls and in the on MySpace. I mean, MySpace is not anymore. I don't know why even what I even say MySpace. Let me have another drink. Hold on. Let me have another drink. I'm talking to my brother, so why not? Oh, but we love to go on Snapchat, on Facebook, and start messaging other girls without knowing that our women can get to our phone and can check what we are doing, right? But so I'm deleting it. Okay, you are deleting it, but trust and believe women are intelligent and smart. We forget about that, right? We forget that our women are intelligent and smart, that they know. Bro, they got that sixth sense. Let me tell you, the woman had that sixth sense. They know when we mess up. They know when we fuck up. Keep your head out of the gutter and think. Think before you do stuff. Think before you make a mistake. And we don't think. Come on, man. I'm a man too. We don't think. Why? Because we think with our head that is between our legs. Instead of thinking with our head that we have on our shoulders. Come on, guys. We man. I'm talking to you as a man. Come on, you see another woman, a beautiful woman, and on MySpace. Why I keep saying MySpace? MySpace is done. Lord have mercy. Let me get another drink. But listen. Come on, man. We see another girl, on Snapchat or Messenger, and we let our head that's between our legs, and we let that head manipulate us. You know what I mean? We let that happen. We say, damn. And let me tell you something. Once you look at another woman, you're already cheating. Just before you started cheating, looking at another woman, you're already cheating already. You didn't know that? You're already cheating. Because instead of have your eyes set to your woman, set to your queen, we let our wandering eyes and we look at something else that our eyes like. But you can't fight that. You can't fight it. And I get it. We man, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and we see another girl with a nice body, and we say, "Damn!" Once you say "damn," you're already cheating. Once you say that word "damn," after that word "damn," there's no coming back. You should start saying "damn" to your woman every time you see her passing by you, and every time she puts up on her makeup, and she gets good, beautiful for you. We need to start saying "damn" to our woman, because let me tell you something. There's a woman out there that doesn't care if you have a woman. They don't care. They don't care. In our mind, it's like, okay, she's another body. She's another body that I'm gonna have in my bedroom, and that's the wrong thing to think, and the wrong way to think, guys. Because I done it. I did it. This is the reason why I am right where I am right now. Living in another town, 3 hours away from my ex-wife, living in an apartment by my own self, when I had a home back in Rochester, New York, when I had a wife in Rochester, New York, that would do anything for me, that was loving me every single day, every single night, that was there for me, and I decided to betray her because I let lust, and I let what is between my legs to lead me to the wrong way. And right now, because my stupid decision, I'm paying alimony every week. And I gotta pay for 4 years. 4 more years. I gotta pay this alimony, paying for the boys, because my stupid decision. A decision that I do regret every single day. But this failure, after karma hit me hard, it made me to a real man that I am right now. Made me a real man that I am right now. A man with a different mindset. A man that is know what is right and is wrong. And I shouldn't be doing this when I was in a relationship, in the marriage with my wife. I shouldn't be thinking this way. But no, I let lust, and I let this head between my leg lead me to a place where shooting never be in the first place, or wrong way that I should never take. And that is our weakness. Instead of finding our weakness, we let our weakness get the best out of us. And what happened? We go to our phones and we start liking other girls' pictures, and we start commenting on all other girls' pictures, and we start talking to other girls on Snapchat and in Facebook, and oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby. I think that should be our song right there. Britney Spears, that should be our song. Oops, you think I'm in love. Got sent from above. I'm not that innocent. We should be singing that song because you know what? Instead of that song to be a woman's song, that should be the anthem of those men that cheat on their woman. Oh, but hold on. What I'm about to say right now, it might get on people's nerves. It might hit that nerve. Oh, but what she might do something for me to cheat. She did something for me to cheat, so you don't even know. Yes, I know because I've been through it. I know how it is. I'm a man, so don't tell me that I don't know. I'm 42 years old, so yes, I know. Who knows? I'm not pointing fingers at the woman, but who knows? She might do something, but what did we do for her to do something? Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. There are some women out there that do cheat for no reason. Don't get me wrong, but we do the same thing too. I'm pitching on you guys. Be the man in your relationship. But hold on, I'm gonna say this. That might piss you off. When we talking as brothers, I'm over here drinking my favorite drink of of brew raspberry beat box that has only 11% of alcohol with some sun kiss brew lemonade, and I got and with some Hawaiian punch berry brew. I call it the blue drink. Drinking my cigars, and because I'm a man, so I want to talk to you guys as a man. You know, when you guys will get comfortable because your big brother's talking to you. Yeah, big brother's talking to you because I care about you guys. You know, and I want you guys to, I understand. You know, we are men. We fuck up. Come on, what man doesn't fuck up? What man doesn't mess up? Because we follow our father's way. And maybe this is what our father used to do back in the day, and we saw it. We saw it. I mean, I'm not pointing fingers at my father because my father was doing what his father used to do back in the day. I'm not pointing fingers at my father. My father is a great father. My father's a great father, but I'm not pointing fingers at him. And I'm not pointing fingers at my grandfather because my grandfather was doing the same thing that his father was doing. So it goes a long ways. It goes a long ways, guys. But y'all that are still in a relationship with your woman or still in a marriage with your woman, you guys still have time to save it. I don't have time to save mine because I lost it. Because I lost it. But what I'm about to say is this: don't get mad when another man is willing to fix what you broke. Because this, what we men do, we make, instead of just pointing fingers at us, we're pointing at the older man that maybe your girl is talking to somebody right now. Maybe your girls have her eyes on another man. And instead of just pointing fingers at yourself, you pointing fingers at the next man. When the next man probably don't even know that you're in a relationship with your woman. Or probably already know, but he knows what your woman is going through, and he wants to be the hero to to cure and save her because he's willing to love her. He's willing to be with her. He's willing to stay with her. He's willing to be her man. He's willing to be the hero that she has been looking for all along. And instead of her looking for another hero, she's with a hero that is acting like a villain. Don't you know when she chose you, she chose a hero? She chose a man that's going to protect her and love her. And I'm gonna say this: while you messing up, she gonna thinking that she probably did something wrong, and that's not true. She gonna be thinking that she did something, and she did something that for you to cause something, for you to cause the cheating. Guys, don't put your woman through that. Because I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be very honest with you. A lot of women are turning lesbian because what we are doing. If you heard the stories of these lesbians over the reason why they turned lesbian, it because they say the man had done her wrong so much. She gave up on men and she found love in another woman. We cannot get mad at them. It is our fault. We did this. And of course, yes, she is going to see another man and going to keep her eyes on another man. And she's like, damn, this other man, can be the one. This other man can be the one. But then at the same time, she's gonna get mad at you because she will be here looking at another man when she should be looking at you. I went to depression. It was not because my ex-wife, because it was of me. From 2021, when she decided to get a divorce, into 2024, when she finally got a divorce, I had to see her falling in love with somebody else. I have to see her crossing herself in her room, locking herself up in a room with a hero that she thought that could save her life because she was running away from a villain that was her hero. And that hero was me. I had to see that. I had to see my wife talking to somebody else every night. Trust and believe that is not a good or not a great feeling. Cause that made me feel less than a man when I saw her talking to somebody else on the phone every single time. Every single night she was running to that room, lock herself up because she couldn't wait to speak to her hero. And the hero that she loved, that she chose, became the villain. And I couldn't do nothing else but point fingers at myself. I could not get mad at my ex wife. I couldn't. Until I finally lost her, into I have no choice to move to my brother's house. And I made the choice to move to another town. And now I am where I am right now because of my decision. Don't be like me. Don't do the same decision that I made. Maybe I will never, and I'm going to say this, I will never have the opportunity to to say something that I lost, but you got the opportunity to still save what you still have. You still had the opportunity. Because trust and believe, don't be cocky because we get cocky. Oh, she not gonna leave me. That's what you think. Because trust and believe when she started to look for another man, and when she started looking at another man, you already lost her. You already lost her because that man right now probably talking straight on her ear, things that she wants to hear, and he just waiting for the opportunity for her to break up with you. So she could be, so he could be her man. And you cannot get mad at that another man. You can't get mad at him. He probably don't know what's going on, and he probably know a little bit because she probably told him. She probably already talked to him, told him, "Hey, this is what I'm going through." And he's gonna be like, "Well, I'm not going to do that to you." And he probably already told her, "When you wake up with him, come to me." Or he probably already was talking to her, and she came to him, and he probably say, "Hey, I like you, and I always liked you, and if you break up with him, I'll be waiting for you." And you cannot get mad at that other man. You can't. You gotta get mad at yourself. You gotta get mad at yourself because you made that decision. You already broke her heart. Listen to Lil C album number 7. Just listen to it, and you wanna see what I'm talking about. Listen to She's My Secret Lover, Underneath the Covers. She's my secret lover. Listen to that. Listen to the songs that I wrote. Lil C, album number 7. Listen to it. I got on my Facebook page. Just listen to it. Because that's the other man. I did that because that's the other man that is waiting for her. That's how the other man thinks. Because the other man is waiting for her, and that man she already chose to be her next man. Because the decision that you made. And I'm gonna say this. You cannot get mad at him. Because right now she's the hero that she has been seeking for a while she was with you when you wasn't doing what you was doing. And guess what? She probably already talked to her best friend. And what her best friend's gonna tell her? Girl, get yourself another man and break up with him. He's not good for you. You cannot get mad at the best friend because she's right. This is what I'm talking to you because I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. Because I care about you, man. This is a man talk that we're having right now. Think twice before you do a mistake. Think twice before you do a mistake, and I'm telling you, think twice before you do a mistake. I'm telling you guys, we men, we need to start fucking up, man. I lost my wife, and trust and believe, every time I see her pictures, man. Every time I see her pictures, that's why I don't see her pictures anymore. But every time I see her pictures, man, I look at myself and I say, so what the fuck you have done? What did you do? I had to kill the old me because the old me was reckless, was young, stupid, and trust and believe. I try to. I want to tell you what she told me one time, and she's right. She told me one time, "You will never find another me," and she was right. After I found out that she was with somebody else, but she did not cheat on me because she already divorced me. She already broke up with me, and she decided to move on. And I found out that she was talking to somebody else, and it was the person that she was crossing herself in her room because she separated herself from me. She did not want to sleep with me anymore, and then she went to another room. We had 2 rooms in the house that we used to live in Rochester, New York, and she was locking herself in the room, and I was trying to figure out who she was talking, and she was talking to somebody else when that she wasn't in a relationship with. And I try to be in relationships that didn't last. I tried, when I find out, and when I got mad, and I got it. Of course, I got mad at myself, and but then like a year later, I tried to be in a relationship, and the relationship did not worked. I tried to go on to another relationship that was toxic. I came to Dunkirk, and I had two more relationships. It was long distance, and it didn't work. And here I am. And trust and believe, man, I regret every single day. And but at the same time, it's like, you know what? If I didn't mess up, I would never change. I would never be the man that I am right now. Would I mess up again? No. No. I will not mess up again. And if God gave me the chance to get back with her, fine. But if God gave me a chance to be with somebody else, trust and believe, I'm not going to do to her what I did to my ex-wife. I will not do it because I learned. I did. I learned from my mistakes, man. I'm a whole different man, a whole different person with a different mindset. That I think cheating is wrong. I post a comment. I said cheating is wrong. Cheating on a woman is wrong. Breaking a woman's heart is wrong. It is wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. But I have to go to what I have to go to learn from my mistakes. And God was there for me that whole time, even though He let me. But it was a lesson that I needed to learn. It was a lesson that I needed to learn. I'm talking to you, King. All y'all kings that still have an every day, still have a relationship. You still got time to save your relationship with your woman because you want to lose her to another man. All right, guys, this was the episode of Celso Talks podcast with your favorite host, Celso Luis Santiago Jr. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Celso Talk podcast. Have a blessed day and God bless you.
Celso Talks podcast. He's been in this game since 2016. Now he's in 2025 with a different podcast with live guests for the first time. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 Celso Talks podcast about to start with Celso Luis Santiago Jr. Transmitting live from Dunkirk, New York. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 He's been in this game since 2016. Now he's in 2025 with a different podcast with live guests for the first time. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 Celso Talks podcast about to start with Celso Luis Santiago Jr. transmitting live from Dunkirk, New York. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 He's been in this game since 2016. Now he's in 2025 with a different podcast with live guests for the first time. Welcome to Celso Talks podcast. 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 Celso Talks podcast about to start with Celso Luis Santiago Jr. transmitting live from Dunkirk, New York. Welcome to Celso Talks